Every dollar you give can change a life, but did you know it could also reduce your taxes? Today, let's talk about how to give smarter, so your generosity goes further. Canadians donate billions every year, but most people leave tax credits on the table. Let's fix that. Think your small donation doesn't make a difference? I'll show you how even small gifts can create big impact for both your cause and your tax return. Every gift we give tells a story. I believe that so deeply. It's a story of hope for someone who needs it most. It's a story of community, people coming together to rebuild, people coming together to heal. It can be a story of a child getting a book, a family finding shelter. But what if I told you that story could also have a chapter about you, a chapter where you make a difference in the world, and where you make a smart, powerful choice for your financial well-being? This is the beautiful truth. Giving with clear intention and a plan is one of the smartest things you can do. It makes your gift go further. And yes, it can lower your taxes too. Let me tell you about a friend of mine. We'll call her Sarah. Sarah has a heart of gold. She loves to give back. Every year, she'd write a check to the local food bank. Last year, she gave $500 in December. A wonderful gift. But this year, she decided to do something different. She planned. She looked at her finances. She decided she could give $2,000 in 1 year. Because of how the tax rules work, that bigger planned gift gave her a much larger tax credit. She got more money back on her taxes than ever before. Her heart felt full from the impact she made, and her bank account felt a little fuller too. There's a certain energy that builds as the year comes to a close, isn't there? There's a certain energy that builds as the year comes to a close, isn't there? We start thinking about our goals, our families, and the kind of mark we want to leave on the world. For many of us, this is also the time we think about giving. The tax year in many countries, like the United States and Canada, ends on December 31st. This date is so important. Any gift you make on or before that day can count toward that year's tax return. It's a deadline, yes, but I want you to see it as an opportunity. It's a powerful moment to make a final, meaningful contribution for the year. As the holidays approach, many charities are in the middle of their biggest campaigns. They are working hard to meet their goals so they can continue their incredible work into the new year. They are sending out letters, making calls, and sharing stories of the lives they've changed. This is when your help is needed most. Your year-end gift can be the one that pushes them over the finish line. It can mean a warm meal for a family on a cold night, or vital funding for a breakthrough in medical research. Your action at year-end has immediate real-world impact. But here is the other side of that beautiful coin. That same gift that helps a charity right now also holds the key to helping you when you file your taxes. This is what I call the dual power of giving. You are doing something wonderful for a cause you believe in, and you are unlocking a benefit for yourself. It's a true win-win. When you make a conscious plan to give at year-end, you are maximizing both of these benefits. You're not just writing a check, you're making a strategic move that honors both your generous spirit and your financial health. So, as we approach the end of the year, I want you to think differently about that calendar. Now, let's get practical, because I want you to do this right. Not every act of kindness can be counted on your tax return. For a gift to be officially recognized for tax purposes, it has to follow a few simple rules. The most important one is this: your donation must go to a qualified registered charity. That means an organization your government has officially recognized as a non-profit. Giving a few dollars to a person on the street corner, while kind, won't count for a tax credit. The gift has to go to an organization with the right legal status. Golden rule of smart giving: you must get a receipt. I cannot say this enough. You need that piece of paper or that email confirmation. The receipt is your proof. It's your evidence. It should have the charity's name. It should have the date of your donation. It should have the amount you gave. Without a proper receipt, you may not be able to claim your tax benefit. So make it a habit. Every single time you give, online, by mail, or in person, make sure you get that official receipt. Keep them all in one place, a special folder, a digital file. Show filing handshot here. This is where many people miss out. They give with an open heart, but they forget the paperwork. They donate clothes to a charity bin. They drop cash in a collection plate. Your receipt is the key that unlocks your tax savings. You wouldn't leave a house key lying around, would you? Treat your donation receipts with that care. They are valuable. They represent your generosity and your right to a financial benefit. Before you give, do a quick check. Is this a registered charity? Check their website or look them up on your government's official charity database. After you give, ask, where is my receipt? Step 1, verifying the charity. Step 2, securing the receipt. Those 2 steps are the foundation of turning your giving into tax savings. It's a small effort that can make a big difference to your bottom line. Be an intentional, empowered donor. All right, let's talk about how this actually saves you money. You'll often hear 2 terms, tax credits, tax deductions. They might sound similar, but they work in different ways. Understanding the difference is key to seeing the real power of your gift. A tax deduction lowers your total taxable income. So if you earn $60,000 and you have a $1,000 deduction, you'll only be taxed on $59,000 of your income. It reduces the amount of your income that is subject to tax, which is a good thing. A tax credit, on the other hand, is even more powerful for many people. A credit is subtracted directly from the amount of tax you actually owe. Think of it as a dollar-for-dollar discount on your tax bill. If you owe $3,000 in taxes and you have a $400 tax credit, your final tax bill is now only $2,600. The rules vary depending on where you live. In Canada, for example, charitable donations result in tax credits. In the US, they often lead to deductions for those who itemize. The important thing is to know which system applies to you. Let's use some simple numbers to make this crystal clear. Imagine you give a generous gift of $1,000 to your favorite charity. Depending on your income level and the tax laws in your area, that $1,000 donation could result in up to $400 or even $500 in tax savings. That means the actual cost of your $1,000 gift to you was only $600. Isn't that amazing? You made a $1,000 impact, but it only cost you a fraction of that. The government is essentially rewarding you for your generosity by helping you shoulder some of the cost. This is why planned giving is so important. When you understand the financial benefit, you might realize you can give even more than you thought was possible. That extra $400 you saved in taxes could be put toward another donation next year, or it could help you pay a bill or save for a goal. It's your money. By being smart about your giving, you ensure that your generosity benefits both the cause you love and your own financial future. This isn't a loophole. It's how the system is designed to work. It's an invitation to be both charitable and wise. Now, for the fun part, I want to share some simple, powerful tactics to get the absolute most value from your giving. These strategies can take your generosity to the next level. The first one is called bunching. Instead of giving the same amount every year, you can bunch your donations. That means giving 2 or 3 years' worth all in 1 year. For example, instead of $1,000 each year for 2 years, give $2,000 in year 1 and $0 in year 2. That can push you into a higher deduction bracket and get a bigger tax break that year. Donate appreciated securities, another powerful move. That's stocks or mutual funds that went up in value. If you sell them yourself, you pay capital gains tax. If you donate them directly, you often avoid that tax. You also get a receipt for the full market value on the day you give. The charity gets full value, and you get a larger tax receipt. A big win. Don't leave free money on the table. Many companies offer employer matching. Your workplace may match donations dollar for dollar. Give $100, company gives $100. Charity gets $200. Your impact doubles at no extra cost. Talk to HR and learn the process. There may be forms or deadlines, so ask early. Finally, keep good records. It isn't glamorous, but it's essential. Create a system that works for you. A simple spreadsheet, a folder in your filing cabinet, a dedicated app. For each donation, record the date, record the charity's name, record the amount, save the receipt. A clear paper trail makes tax time a breeze. It removes guesswork and ensures you claim every credit or deduction. Good records are the bridge between your good deeds and your tax savings. I want you to feel that double win, making a huge impact while being a good steward of your money. It's not selfish, it's smart. When you save on taxes through giving, you have more resources to live your life. You might even have more resources to give again next year. If you're a small business owner, an entrepreneur, or part of a non-profit, these ideas are for you. Your work is already about building something meaningful, and strategic giving can be a powerful part of that story. For small businesses, your company can make charitable donations too. These gifts can often be claimed as a business expense, which can lower your company's taxable income. It's so important to sit down with your accountant to understand the specific rules for your business. You can make giving a part of your corporate identity, showing your customers and your community what you stand for. For my friends running nonprofits, you are on the other side of this beautiful exchange. You can empower your donors by making it easy for them to give smartly. As the end of the year approaches, make your message clear. Remind your supporters that a gift made by December 31st will help them on their upcoming tax return. Send out clear, official receipts the moment a donation is made, and please thank your donors immediately and sincerely. A prompt thank you not only shows gratitude, but also builds trust and confirms that their gift and their receipt are on the way. Nonprofits should think about creating year-end campaigns that speak to both the heart and the head. Tell the powerful emotional stories of the lives that are being changed. Show the urgent need, but also don't be shy about mentioning the tax benefit. You can include a simple line in your emails or letters. Your generous gift is tax deductible, and a receipt will be sent for your records. This little reminder can be the gentle nudge someone needs to make a gift. Make giving easy with prominent donation buttons on your website and simple, clear instructions. Ultimately, for both businesses and nonprofits, this is about building relationships. A business that gives back builds a deeper connection with its customers. A nonprofit that helps its donors give wisely builds a loyal community of supporters. It's a partnership. When a business owner like Mark decides to donate a portion of his profits, he's not just writing a check, he's investing in his community. When a nonprofit sends a heartfelt thank you letter that also serves as a perfect tax receipt, it's showing respect for its donors. This thoughtful approach strengthens everyone. This journey of giving begins in your heart. Before you think about taxes or receipts, I want you to take a quiet moment and ask yourself, what do I truly care about? What issues in the world move me? Is it the well-being of children, the protection of our beautiful planet and its animals? Is it advancing education, supporting the arts, or funding research to cure a disease that has touched your family? Your why is your North Star. When you give to a cause that aligns with your deepest values, the act of giving becomes profoundly more meaningful. So, start there. Pick 1 or 2 areas that genuinely light you up. Once you know what you care about, the next step is to find the right organizations doing that work. You want to be sure your hard-earned money is going to a legitimate, effective charity. Thankfully, there are tools to help you do this. In Canada, the government has the CRA database of registered charities. In the United States, the IRS has a similar tool to look up tax-exempt organizations. Websites like Charity Navigator, GuideStar. Take a few minutes to do your homework. It's like checking the foundation of a house before you move in. When you're looking at a charity, look for proof of their impact. A good organization will be transparent about its results. Look at their annual reports or their website. Do they talk about the number of people they helped? Do they share stories of real change? Do they measure their success? A charity that tracks its impact and is proud to share its results is one you can trust. You're not just giving money, you're investing in an outcome. You have a right to know that your investment is making a real, measurable difference in the world. Don't let this search for the perfect charity overwhelm you. It's about finding a good fit for you. Start with your local community, local animal shelter, community arts center, soup kitchen downtown. Supporting local can be incredibly rewarding because you can sometimes see the impact with your own eyes. When you give to something you believe in, the entire process, from writing the check to filing your taxes, feels like an act of joy. We've talked about the why and the how. Now let's focus on the when and the where. The timing of your gift is absolutely critical. That December 31st deadline is firm. For a donation to count for the current tax year, it must be officially made by that date. If you're mailing a check, the general rule in many places is that it must be postmarked by December 31st. If you're giving online with a credit card, the transaction must be processed by the end of that day. Don't wait until the last minute. Plan ahead to avoid any last-minute stress or technical glitches. To make this all manageable, you need a simple way to track your donations. This doesn't have to be complicated. You can create a simple spreadsheet on your computer. Include the date of the gift, the name of the charity, the amount you gave, a little checkbox to confirm you've received and saved the receipt. You could even add a column to estimate your tax credit. If you prefer pen and paper, a small notebook dedicated to your giving works just as beautifully. The tool doesn't matter as much as the habit. Having a tracker does more than just prepare you for tax season. At the end of the year, you can look at your list and feel a wave of pride. You can see, all in one place, the collective impact of your generosity. It transforms your giving from a series of scattered acts into a clear, intentional story of your contribution throughout the year. It allows you to see your total investment in the causes you care about and the total tax benefit you can expect to receive. This clarity is empowering and can motivate you to set even bigger goals for the following year. I want you to think about making giving a regular part of your financial life, just like saving or paying your bills. Put your giving goals right into your annual budget. Decide at the beginning of the year how much you hope to contribute. You could even set up small automatic monthly donations to your favorite charity. This makes giving consistent and easy by creating a plan and using a simple tracking system. You are taking control. You are ensuring that every single dollar you give is counted, celebrated, and leveraged for maximum good for the world and for you. So, what have we learned on this journey together? We've learned that giving is an act of the heart, but it can also be an act of incredible wisdom. I want you to reframe how you see your donations. Stop thinking of them as just an expense. Start seeing them as a vital part of your overall financial wellness plan. When you give with intention, you are not just helping others, you are building a stronger financial future for yourself. You are creating a life where your values and your money are in perfect alignment. And that, my friends, is a beautiful way to live. As we move forward, I want to challenge you to set a clear giving goal for the year ahead. It doesn't have to be a huge number. It just has to be intentional. Write it down. Maybe it's a specific dollar amount. Maybe it's a percentage of your income. Whatever it is, make it a promise to yourself. Then use the simple tools we've talked about to track your progress. Watch as your list of contributions grows. Feel the joy that comes from knowing you are making a difference, one planned gift at a time. To help you get started, I want to give you a little something. Imagine a simple, one-page, charitable giving tracker that you can download and print. It would have columns for the date, the charity's name, the amount, and a place to check off when you get the receipt. At the top, there would be a space to write your annual giving goal. And at the bottom, a simple year-end checklist. Confirm all receipts. Check for employer matching. Make final gifts by December 31st. It's a tool to turn your good intentions into concrete action. You can create one for yourself right now. Giving is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. It connects us to our community. It fills our lives with purpose. And when we do it smartly, it honors the hard work we do every day. Your generosity is powerful. Your financial well-being is important. The wonderful truth is that these two things can and should go hand in hand. So, make your plan, track your gifts, set your goal, and step into this next year ready to give with your whole heart and your brilliant mind. You've got this. Generosity and good planning aren't opposites. They're partners in creating impact.